This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Suspect in Kanice Jackson murder has confessed, says DCP Bailey. Deputy Commissioner of Police in charge of crime Fitz Bailey says the 50-year-old man in police custody in relation to the murder of 20-year-old Kanice Jackson has confessed to the crime. Bailey made the disclosure in an interview with the news this morning. According to the DCP, several items believed to be Jackson's have been found at the man's home. Jackson, an accounting clerk of Independence City in Portmore, St. Catherine, went missing last Wednesday after leaving home for work. Her body was found at the Portmore Fishing Village in St. Catherine 2 days later. Bailey said Jackson and the accused lived in the same community and their workplaces were close. Based on what we have been told is that, as indicated, the accused used to offer her a ride to work. On that specific morning, he did the same, but gave a story that he had forgotten a piece of tool at his house, so he returned to collect the tool, and I think that's when the incident happened, the DCP told the news. He said it is theorized that Jackson was strangled and the police have found additional material to support that. A handbag, believed to be Jackson's, and her bank card were among items found at the man's home, Bailey said. Journalist Dean Jackson Miller tested positive for COVID-19. Veteran journalist and former president of the Press Association of Jamaica, Dean Jackson Miller, has tested positive for COVID-19. In a series of tweets on Monday, Jackson Miller said she started exhibiting symptoms last Wednesday, forcing her to isolate at home. I did a PCR test on Friday and got the results today, she tweeted. In continuing, she elaborated that the main symptom I have been having is pain, low-grade headache, pretty bad backache, and strange pains in several other places. Very slight fever for a day or two, nothing serious, very dehydrated all the time. Meanwhile, Jackson Miller, who is also an attorney at law, disclosed that she had no breathing difficulties so far. Despite that, she indicated that she will be taking a few days off from her job as host of current affairs programs. All Angles and Beyond the Headlines aired on Television Jamaica and Radio Jamaica respectively. She had been doing both programs at home since she developed symptoms last week. Yes, I am hydrating, no breathing problems so far, and hoping it stays that way. Fatigue? Yes. I'm therefore doing what I rarely do, and take a few days off and rest and recover, she shared, adding, stay safe, okay, #keep going. Maxine Henry Wilson hospitalized. PNP prays for former General Secretary. General Secretary of the People's National Party, Dayton Campbell, says the party is praying for its former General Secretary, Maxine Henry Wilson's, full and timely recovery. The 70-year-old Henry Wilson was admitted to the National Chest Hospital on Monday, reportedly after testing positive for COVID-19. We are aware that Comrade Henry Wilson has sought medical care for an acute illness. We are praying for her complete and timely recovery, Campbell told the news on Tuesday. On Monday, daughter Sia Henry Wilson, in a Facebook post, encouraged Jamaicans to pray for her mother. Prayers up for Maxine Henry Wilson, Sia said in a post that tagged her mother. Henry Wilson is also a former education minister in the P.J. Patterson and Portia Simpson Miller administrations. Accused killer nabbed, alleged accomplice on the run. One man is on the run and another in police custody following the murder of 29-year-old Cavan Palmer in Ferguson Square, Delacree Park, Kingston 13 in December. Onika Nelson, a 25-year-old laborer, was yesterday charged with murder, illegal possession of firearm, and illegal possession of ammunition in relation to the killing. The police reported that on Thursday, December 3, 2020, about 9:15 p.m., Palmer was walking in Ferguson Square when he was attacked by Nelson and another man. Palmer was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. Nelson was arrested and charged following investigation. The other man is currently being sought by the police. St. Mary entrepreneur gone missing. 55-year-old Raymond Smith an entrepreneur of Highgate, St. Mary, has been missing since Sunday, March 21. He is of dark complexion, slim build, and about 168 centimeters tall. Reports are that about 11 a.m., Smith was last seen at home and has not been heard from since then. His mode of dress at the time he went missing is unknown. Anyone knowing the whereabouts of Raymond Smith is being asked to contact the St. Mary Police at 876-994-2223, the Police 119 emergency number, or the nearest police station. Gun and ammunition found in Majestic Gardens. The police yesterday recovered a 9mm pistol and two 9mm cartridges during an operation in Majestic Gardens, Kingston 11. Lawmen say that about 6:20 p.m., officers were in the area when a premises was searched and the firearm found between a zinc fencing. No one was arrested in relation to this seizure. The police are investigating. Shotgun found in culvert in Spanish Town. The police yesterday recovered a 12-gauge shotgun that was hidden in a culvert on Valdez Road, Spanish Town in St. Catherine. According to the constabulary, lawmen were on operation in the area when the weapon containing one cartridge was found. The police are investigating. Man arrested after trying to set woman on fire. A St. Catherine man is in police custody after trying to set a woman on fire after attacking her on Monday. The 41-year-old driver from Spanish Town has been booked for wounding with intent. Reports are that on Monday, the two, who are co-workers, were involved in a quarrel at work where the man accused the woman of being unfaithful to him. He later trailed her to another location where he poured gasoline on her and attempted to set her on fire. He then reportedly stabbed her in the chest and hand, but was restrained by eyewitnesses. The woman has been admitted in hospital. Man accused of trying to steal car arrested. A man accused of trying to steal a motor car from a shopping plaza in Crossroads, St. Andrew, was arrested yesterday afternoon. The incident, which attracted a crowd, played out in the Sampers supermarket parking lot on Retirement Road. According to a man claiming to be an eyewitness, the man said he was alerted by another motorist who told him that the suspect was driving a gray Nissan AD wagon and was accompanied by another man who was sitting in the back of the vehicle. When I came over, I realized that a vehicle was next to the vehicle that was suspected of being broken into. When we went closer and told the persons to come out of the vehicle, they refused and proceeded to exit the premises. But the chain was there, he said, pointing to a chain drawn across the exit. The man at the back of the car came out and was pleading his innocence, but the driver still continued to break through the chain, and there was some damage to the vehicle to prove that, he said. When the news arrived at the scene, the accused man was seated on the ground in handcuffs. The other man had escaped. We were helped by an armed personnel who was on the premises, so we managed to detain him on the ground. A bunch of motor vehicle keys were found in the trunk of the suspect's car. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.